Hey everyone, hope everything is going okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Safe. Safety is important. Wow, look on the screen, look on the screen. We have a hardworking, cute, feminine queen. Why is she on the screen? An example as to why 2022. Ladies, it has to be about you. No more worry about little TT. If me mom supporting little TT, boo, that's on you. These dustinas are just as dangerous as their male counterparts, the certified dusty. A real man. He will never be. With these dusties out and about, you cannot even work in peace. You can't. They won't let you. I thought about something that Tyler Perry said. He said one thing about black women, they will work, you think? Oh, what choice do we have? In the majority of cases, quit the job today and look around. See what man gonna catch you back. He'll be looking at you like, what is we gonna do, boo? So, I did the song. You probably heard it by now on the channel. Sleigh bells ringing, Dusty singing. It is winter. Can I enter? And you know what the answer is? No. You gotta go. The same thing applies to the Dustinas. Guess what? Dustina's gonna be ringing those bells too, coming in with those bad, misbehaving children, and give them a key if you want to. They're gonna be bringing that dust bucket in right behind them or behind your back. Don't let the Dusties or Dustinas in. Let's take a look at this video, and you'll see why this lovely queen, hardworking, is on the screen. My heart goes out to her. Don't forget, Dusty's been trauma. Here, listen to her financial implications. And as we all know, it's just too much dust in the nation. Fair use. Check it out.
A Norcross grandmother gets carjacked. She's been an Uber driver for 5 years, and she tells Fox 5's Doug Evans tonight she was just trying to make some extra Christmas money for her 4 children when she was robbed.
Vernita Bland tells me that she was sensing something was wrong when she got a message to pick up 2 Uber passengers on a Peachtree Corner street with no address. Her guard was up. Turns out her instincts were right. Vernita Bland showing us how the backseat Uber passenger got out of the car, opened the driver's door, and pointed a gun at her.
And told me, "This is a robbery.
Yeah.
Get out." The only thing I could see is my life. My life flashed before me.
Vernita says she's been an Uber driver for 5 years, never had a problem like this, but right now she can't see doing it anymore.
My whole life flashed before me. And I asked her, "Please don't kill me. I have kids."
Vernita got her car back because she had the key in her pocket, and without the key, the car will only go so far. Police recovered it. Her phone's still missing. They took that. She says it was 2 girls in their 20s, both wearing COVID face masks. Vernita says she's just trying to make a living and provide Christmas for her family.
You know, get their gifts and stuff together that I haven't gotten yet, and just to pay the bills, you know, before, you know, the holidays come. And I just don't know. I just don't know. I just never had this problem before, but they had me fearing to even drive Uber again because it's not safe. I don't feel like I'm safe with people behind me.
The Gwinnett County Police Department is investigating if you've got any information on this crime, and Vernita Bland wants to...
Catch this part.
My life flashed before me.
Vernita says she's been an Uber driver for 5 years.
This a robbery.
So
they told me this a robbery.
Just like their men, the Dustinas, they want to be just like their men, prove a point, live up to it. That's why I tell you, if it was up to me, if they get any kind of social assistance, I would turn it off for the next 10, 20 years. I sure. Well, I'm pregnant. Well, guess what? Go find your dust bucket, boo, and go figure it out. Me and my kids. What are you raising? 1, 2, 3 ABC felony? Listen to what this woman says.
It's a robbery.
It's a robbery.
Get out. Only thing I could see is my life. My life flashed before me.
Fernita says she's been an Uber driver for 5 years, never had a problem like this, but right now she can't see doing it anymore.
My whole life flashed before me. And I asked her, please don't kill me. I have kids.
So she asked the Dustina, can you imagine? Please don't kill me. I have kids. I have no sympathy for it. I'm telling you. I'm to the point now, whenever they have these dust buckets commit these crimes, even Dustinas, and I know, like I said, and I've learned this through you guys in the comment section. Yeah, that's probably the baby mama car, which, you know, kind of a no-brainer. I totally get it. What they should do is impound that car for 6 months to a year. Well, I got to pay my God and get around town. Get your ass on the bus. You like to commit crimes and use Uber or Lyft. See, cut the resources off. Yeah, they should get those vehicles and go ahead and just hold them for 6 months to a year. Because these women, they know what they're dealing with. They know what the men are doing. And now here we have Dustinas, and they're trying to pop out too. So I can do the robbery myself. My man makes some money like this. I'm going to make me some money too. That's what they should do. If he's using her vehicle, go ahead and put her as an accessory because she has provided the transportation. That's what they should do to show that, you know, Black Lives Matter. This happens a lot in the Black community and it's spilling over into other communities. Yeah, hold her little ride. When I got to pay, girl, you might be at the Weetos on no car. No, I do not care. That's a choice you made. I would consider that aiding and abetting. You're going to think next time before you try to help your little felonious boo. If she's getting any government assistance, she's getting any kind of voucher, anything, take her off the program and she can reapply by the next 25 years. Yeah, that'll help curb it. When they go and arrest them, the address, check it out. Whose house is it? Any government funding applied to it? Is that possible? Oh, yeah. You got 30 days to get the hell out. Where are you going to go? I don't know. Go figure it out like everybody else. Take you and your brood, because a lot of them are raising 1, 2, 3 ABC felony. You saw the 14-year-old yesterday crouched down a little low. Oh, we saw little Mijo pulling that gun, shooting 3 teenagers dead. You saw the 14-year-old yesterday on the video. I'm assuming you saw it. What does he do? He pointed a gun at an individual. They then call the police, and the police come. He not only points the gun at the police, he even shoots the police. So yeah, what we need to start doing, if they're using these vehicles like that, go ahead and impound whoever vehicle it is. You can impound it for 6 months to a year. You just let it sit up there. Well, I need my car to go to work. My boyfriend, I know he was gonna do that. Girl, stop lying. You know what you're dealing with. You know he's dirty, and your ass is dirty too. You're just the cover. But see, the Dustinas, they kind of get their little confidence from the Dusties. Oh heck, I'm gonna do it too. They probably send somebody to do it. Yeah. So hold the vehicle, report it to their job, and get them kicked off the program. Where they live, give it to the leasing office and send out a flyer that all the neighbors know. Hi, in this apartment building here, apartment 123. Well, in 123 ABC felony, guess what? Here's what the person has done. Let everybody know. And you might say, oh, they'll like them too. Put them all on blast. Give it to the department. Maybe they'll evict them. Without their car, they're not going to last too long. So do things like that. And get them off these programs. That's what you do. What about the kids? Child, most of them raising 1, 2, 3 ABC felony. Let's be realistic. And I hate to say this about the Black community. We want to live in some old dumb bubble. Like, well, all them babies, like I told that girl, I'm not trying to hear about this chick here with don't even have a GED, age 23. This little trickster got 7 kids, and it ain't no darn blessing. You can lie all you want to. I don't care what your pastor told you. Should have told your ass about birth control. He should have told you about why you don't have a GED, age 23, but you got 7 kids. I don't care what your pastor told you. I don't care what your mama told you, what your mammy told you, what your man told you. It's not a blessing. He will more than likely go to be a darn criminal. The ones that they have now, problems. I never in my life. The stuff I was hearing. Too many people in the bathroom. I guess it was 2 bathrooms, and I guess all those kids there, and I guess 2 of the bathrooms were occupied. Guess what happened? One of the kids took out some newspaper and actually pooped in the floor on some newspaper like a little animal. Yeah, put some newspaper on the floor and pooped. That's what the kid did. Where'd that kid get that from? Getting phone calls, reports of little stealing, phone calls from the school, but you want to act like it's a blessing. I'm not gonna delude you. I'm not gonna engage you and engage in this nonsense. It's not a blessing. You are a curse, and you're putting children here in poverty. One of them drank something crazy, and he starts, I mean, he was speaking like a foreign language. I was wondering if he lived in Japan or something. I was like, has he lived abroad? He's speaking a foreign language. No, that's the parenting skills. Yeah, they were paying attention, and he drank something. And yeah, some kind of, I think they said it was like coolant for your car or something. Up in the ICU. Oh, but it's a blessing. Don't delude yourselves. Now, let's go ahead and get to another story. And I'm going to tell you this. I thought about this here when they were complaining about how Uber Eats, they were charging more for people to come to the Black community. And then you got the peeps don't understand business. Oh, they charging more. It's a reason. Let's look at this next clip and I will tell you why they're charging more. I've already done my homework, boo-boo. Check it out. Fair use.
Woman and her son shaken after a man opened fire at their car at a local apartment complex. WREG's Bria Jones shares those terrifying details.
A delivery driver ambushed on the job at this Cordova apartment complex Thursday night.
Man, that's sad.
According to the police report, the female victim says she was in the car with her son delivering a DoorDash meal to the enclave at Wolf Chase Apartments around 7 o'clock. When she says she received an alert changing the address to another street within the complex. Once inside, detectives say she saw a man flag her down from a balcony. After trying to verify the name on the order and getting no response, she got out of the car and the man opened fire. That's when police say the woman jumped back into the car with her son and drove from the complex to the parking lot of Knowledge Street for safety. Officers say the woman's son, who miraculously wasn't hurt, waved them down to their car that was sprayed with at least 5 bullets to treat his mother, who was bleeding from her left side with critical injuries.
Man, I didn't hear no gunshots. I came out and seen the car over there.
Antonio Chambers works at a barber shop in the plaza. He says he saw officers surrounding the victim's car, but didn't know what was going on until he got home.
A woman trying to provide for her family to get gunned down by somebody just senseless. Just senseless. Don't make no sense.
In Cordova, Bria Jones, WREG.
As he said, a woman just trying to do what? She's not out robbing and stealing. A woman just trying to do what? Provide for her family. Look what happened. Look what happens. Shot at. I thought Black Lives Matter. Oh, that's right. That's what we want everybody else to think. But it's obvious in the Black community that it's the exact opposite. 5 gunshots to her car. An insurance claim. She has to pay her deductible. I'm willing to bet that apartment that happened in, that evil dust bucket, I'm willing to bet you the lease is probably in a mammy's name, in a female's name. And while she working, paying the bill, that's why I'm telling you, I'm to the point. When you see some of these fools, if they've been dealing with this, with these dust buckets willingly, something happens to you. All I gotta say is, what's for dinner? Trout almondine, filet mignon, hot dogs, ramen noodles. What's for dinner? Where we going? What AMD close at? Oh, the man done got. The rider got you with that dust bucket. No, he done got. What Apple closed at today? How's the Tesla stock doing? Oh, they got Cletus, y'all. He running with them boys. The cops got him. He got locked up. This one done got arrested. Is Horchard having a sale on anything today? Is there an estate sale pending? What's going on at Big Lots? That's where I'm getting to the point. This is what my simply gonna lie for these fools. Trying to make a living. She gets out and starts shooting. I guess you think that's funny. Trying to kill the woman. Defund the police. Now for that, I'm gonna have to mark and let you know you are a darn fool. For that, I might put the boots on. Cut the bull crap. Because you know our people live like darn murderous, homicidal, maniac animals. It's too many dusties. Just saw today, another black business trying to get something going on. The fools done broke in on Christmas Day. Tens of thousands of tennis shoes. Black-owned business, been in business for a year. And you wonder why nobody's coming to invest in you. You wonder why when they gentrify, they have to de-niggerize it. De-niggerize, sanitize, gentrify. Get them all out. But I'm not like them. I'm not a Dusty or Dustina. Girl, you looking like them. We all gotta go. They want every remnant out. And that's sad. You might have your place fixed up. Shh. Gotta go. De-niggerize. Sanitize, clean it up, gentrify. So this young black woman, so they didn't show her friend. And don't forget, she's with her child. Her child experienced this too. Not out robbing and stealing, trying to make a living. With her child, not out robbing and stealing, trying to make a living. That's what she was doing. That's why she was here, to deliver the food. So, but here's what the dummy doesn't know. Somebody ordered that food. They're probably going to rob her. Somebody ordered that food. They can trace it down who it is, so this shouldn't be hard to solve. Just all she's trying to do is deliver. I keep telling you, in the BC, be a pimp, be a petty, be a baby mama full of drama with a whole bunch of strung-out kids hiding a dope man, be a dusty-ass bucket, you're going to be protected. Hardworking people, this is what the black community will do to you. I'm so sick of, I love the skin I'm in, but I'm sick of these no-go Negroes. They make me sick. I'm sick of their old muck ass. Somebody gonna tell me why I'm yelling, raising my voice. You, let me tell you something. This one thing about black folks I don't understand. It's like, you can talk to Negroes nice all day. They never do get it. You can say Daquan, Monifa, Mokisha. Don't do this. Don't do that. They don't get it. Dealing with black people can be very frustrating. At the very end, it can be. It can be very frustrating. And it's like sometimes your dumb behind don't get it. So sometimes dealing with them, it'll make you go on another octave. Because they're so darn obtuse. And you will have 5,500 Negroes acting a damn colored fool. Oh, yes, want to be seen. And then I thought about, I was looking at one guy. I said, now, no offense, he got on these bizarre colors, and it was all kind of, and then he took the hoodie thing off. That little afro, I think it was like a honey blonde, and then it had like a red, then a natural hair color. And then it occurred to me, I kid you not, he trying to match the jacket. Trying to match the jacket, very hood-like and very loud. The colors on you are already loud enough. Then you take that hoodie off, your head is kind of matching his jacket, which it's like, I don't know how he did it. I guess he poured it off in sections and dyed this section and the other section. It was very interesting, comical at best. It should be like on a skit. You got to be the loudest one in that little group. You want attention, don't you? You want attention. Something is wrong with that person. I said, look at this. A colorful hoodie, then the hairdo kind of matching. I said, oh, you really went to pains to coordinate, put this together. And the guy in public, hey, and get real loud. Oh yeah, you're quite colorful. Oh, you are. Out of all the good things and the strengths that we do have, the weaknesses are winning. The ignorance is winning. So this woman here with her child trying to deliver food. You can't even do that in the BC. You can't. Just trying to deliver some food, that's all. What was she doing? What was her protection? Nowhere. What was she doing? 2 girls. And I'm assuming it's probably the same people that look like her, look like me. Could be wrong. Could be Becky or Destina. What was she doing? Just trying to earn some extra money. Pay some bills for her family. See, the women have to earn because they can't depend on these men. No. Most of them are good enough to put the children here, and that's about it. Then the rest is on you, boo. It made me think about when they was charging more for the Black community. And here's what was happening with Uber Eats. They were charging more for the Black community because nobody wanted to go there. The no-go Negroes don't like to tip. I always want to complain, try to get some free food. So nobody wanted to go there. Here's what was happening. So, and I talked with a couple of people about this. So they were like, when you go there, they don't want to tip. So it's like, well, what do you do? So what was happening, some people that were doing Uber Eats, and you had some people doing like, what is it? They had like one person I know was doing Uber Eats and Instacart. And I was like, wow, you're really getting it going on. You're really juggling, making some nice money. So what's happening is, let's say you get an order from a restaurant, and if it's a fast food or something, so you get the food, and it's a map to tell you where to go. So the person goes and drops the food off in the hood. Okay. Number one, don't get a tip. You might be going up 3 flights of stairs, and little Kiki or Tyrone always want to complain about every darn thing. Look at yourself in the mirror and complain. Your whole life is a darn complaint, if you're going to be honest with you. Your whole life, from the time your mama hatched her to that dirty poverty seed that helped create you. Your being is a complaint. So the least little thing, they want to always complain, try to get something free. Oh yeah, want to get free food. Or they'll get the food, say they didn't get it, so they didn't get it. So what happened was, they started going to the hood, making the deliveries. Go there, complaints, drama, no tip. These people on Uber Eats understand this. They're using their own car. Nobody's providing a darn free car, and their gas is not free either. This is their car, their time, their insurance. This is the mileage on their vehicle. So this is not Mother Teresa. Nobody's trying to bring you food for a party of 5 and get a big $2 tip. So what happens is, they pick up the food and they drop it off. Let's say you're in the hood. If you're lucky, you might get $1. You might get $1 on a $30 order. And if it's less than that, good luck. So a lot of black people hate to say it. I'm the exact opposite. I go to restaurants. It's too funny to this day. I go to restaurants, and it's too funny, man. You will see a wait that's a regular person there coming over, hugging and all that. You know, people want to wait on you. I go to places like that because I go there quite a bit. I always tip. I can have a burger or something like that. It's nothing for me to leave $10. It's not. You just order a hamburger. That's a working woman, and she may have kids, and I freaking don't. I haven't been a waitress, but I've been young and I've worked hard. It might be a little bit freaking easy for me right now. I have friends that are wealthy. They ain't gonna dare leave notes. No, they get on me about it. For a hamburger? But I do that because I respect women. Girl, here's this. So yes, I've gone to places, other nicer places. Always leave a nice tip. I've gone to a place, too funny, with my husband. And it's too funny. It's like, no, we're not going to wait. We're not on the list. He'll slide him a $50 to $100. Okay? Too funny. I go to the same place with my girlfriend. It's crowded again. No, we don't have a reservation, and we're not on the list. And so the guy, he says my name. I was like, wow, he remembered that quick. He says my name, and he's like, yeah, if you want to, I could. He has this little handout. Oh no, sweetie, the hubby, he does that. I'm not paying you $50 or $100. I'm not paying you money. We'll just wait here at the bar till it's ready. I'm just not going to do it. That's just it wasn't that serious because this was a lot more upscale. So I definitely tip when I travel. If it's a maid, I tip. Yeah, I'll sometimes put things away myself to make it easier on the maid when I travel, on the housekeeper. Nothing for me to say, are you the housekeeper on this floor? Make sure she gets it, give it to her personally. That's just how I'm wired. Okay, so I get it. So anyway, but a lot of people don't want to tip. So what's sort of happening with Uber Eats is the girls are telling me and one guy, so what they would do, they go to the hood, they drop the food off and may get a complaint, holding out for a tip, good luck, boo-boo. Again, this is not charity, this is business. So what happened would be, people would drop off the order in the hood area, and then they can turn the map off. Like they're done, they're not taking any more requests. They can turn that map off. Then what they would do is go back to the other side of town where people do tip. Ergo, you wonder why you couldn't get service in the hood. That's why. That's why. In the black neighborhoods. That's why you could not get service. People started started turning that map off, and then they would drive out the hood and go back to the nice area and go make some money. Then they're trying to sit up there and maybe dodge a bullet or two, go 3 sites of stairs, and there's no elevator in some of those apartments. Park your car, drive the food up there, whether it's sunshine or raining, and then you met with a complaint or Mr. or Miss Stink Ass at the door and no tip. So yeah, they would turn the app off and then go back to where they were in the nicer area and then just stay there. Then they have it someplace, I think they might have an idea where it's going. It's designed well, and I think you can accept or decline. Well, they see it's in a hood area, and they're like, oh my God, that's Popeye's chicken, and most of those orders are going where? Decline. That's why Uber Eats raised the prices in the hood. It was business. It wasn't about your brown skin. It's about the culture of the hood people there. That's why. Nobody wanted to even go there. So they have to do what? Raise their prices to get an incentive. If not, you wouldn't have had no service in the darn hood. So it's not about you, oh, they racist. I said, boy, this group of people, this group of people right here, they racist. No, you're dumb. Everything is not about that. Does racism occur? Hell to the yeah, it does. But sometimes we want to harp on that issue to avoid the real issue. So this lady here, obviously she's making some money, 5 years. Look who's ruined it. The Dustinas have ruined it. Pulling a gun on her. Where's the extra money going to come from? She may not have a brokerage account or a stock account to sell some stock. And even if so, who wants to do that? This lady's still of working age. Where's the extra money going to come from now? Dusties bring drama, they bring trauma. The financial implication is too much dust in the nation. I cannot wait till the roundup begins. I don't care what they do with them. So now she's got to go back to her job, and I can understand. I mean, has anyone had a gun put on them? I mean, that doesn't happen every day unless you live maybe in Chicago or something like that. But I'm just saying. This lady here, 5 bullet holes to her car. Been shot at. You think she's just supposed to get up the next day and go to that job? And then if she doesn't go, where's the money? That's why I'm so opposed to carrying the seed of poverty D. That's why I'm so opposed to being an IOD. That's why you can stay in Pakistan if you want. You're gonna be full of problems. I'm gonna say this here. Out of Pakistan, you can find some comfort. In situations like this, and I cannot speak for all, I can speak from my experience, and I know a lot of black women are married to other men of other races. Sometimes a brother from another mother he can solve this problem because they plan. He may drive a 10-year-old car, has some money stacked up, a Negro trying to floss and chai. He checked the check, missed one check. His mind is a wreck. Beware of the seed whose seed you carry. This is black community. This is what happens. This is what they do to hardworking people every day in, every day out. So they steal from the businesses, rob them, shoot and kill the owners, or just boycott them so they can't make any money. Then the decent people trying to make it, this is what they do. Welcome to the BC. You have protection if you're a pimp, a petty, a mammy, a dustina. If you don't like to work, just cause pain and hurt, be a dust bucket, they will protect you. The decent working people, it's like living in the Hunger Games. The BC, I hate to tell you, at this point, it's like it's the worst place for a black woman to be. I'm out.